Hey, where's my phone? I got to check something real quick.
I love and hate XSplit at the same time because I fucking load up the program and it says your license expired. You need to upgrade or at least renew your premium subscription service. I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna do that every few months. Sure. I do it and then I sign in and then I forget. Wait a minute. I have it set to automatically takes payments out of my card once my license expires. And XSplit tells me that you are already a subscriber. So why the fuck are you telling me to upgrade my thing when I was already upgraded? I don't know. If it weren't for the user friendliness, I would switch to OBS permanently, but that's exactly why I don't use OBS. Well, I don't use OBS faithfully, I should say.
I gotcha.
So give me a second here. Spartan, thank you very much. Right on time, really.
Yeah, I got a copy just in case.
Shared rewards to 10 out of 10. Oh, okay.
Oh God, okay. Hopefully the mucus-filled coughing will be at its lowest tonight. It's actually been pretty reserved since the Pokemon stuff this morning. Which, by the way, I am still recovering from the Pokemon stuff from this morning. Because, oh God, I hate directs that are so early in the morning.
Yeah, thankfully, the E3 one is at noon, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like, but I
I'm
do
gonna
not
be at
envy
work.
those that are in the West Coast that have to watch that direct live and make their own reactions or discussions from it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. All right, Spartan. Last time on 8-Way Nostalgia Trip, H. Annett and the gang rocked a Durgan, and so much adult content was discussed, thank you, Linky, that Johnny had to take more than a week off to get it all out of his mind. Will Linky force us down the dark path of vulgarity yet again? Will Johnny get his ass handed to him by the random encounters? Is Alf prepared for what lies ahead of him? The answers to these questions and more in episode 17, How to Blindside Your Pot of Curry.
Everyone's just dying now.
Hey, Zirin, thank you very much for the tier 1, so I appreciate it. Super Mastermind, those kinds of questions are always going to be met with eventually or when it's done. That's the best I can tell you. Let me see here. Yeah, and thanks again, Spark, for the bits. I appreciate it.
No experiment, that wasn't on purpose. I was actually joking.
Isn't that like twice in a row now? You just had a coughing fit at the beginning of a stream.
It's this time of year, my mucus is just like all over the place, and sometimes whenever I'm like doing something, like talking.
I don't think it's better before TMG, man.
No, I think it'll clear up before then. I am almost out of Inspiring Plums. I have to go restock on those before we continue our adventure because I do believe we are doing Chapter 3 of Alf today. Hey, Brian, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, here we go. I'm dreadfully low on these.
No, it's not cough drops I need. It's just water.
Hi, Draybot. Where are you?
Not for another.
Not for another hour. Jinx.
No.
Or 2 hours.
You can't. You see, Linky. I think with latency, it's impossible to jinx someone. Like over an internet connection.
Yeah, that's true. Because maybe I'm like 2 seconds behind, but at the same time, you're like 2 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
So
Mystery Man, good point. We also do have a new emote. This is courtesy of two folks, actually. Ian Bow was the one that supplied the face. Okay, that's a lie. I supplied the face. It's my face. But Ian Bow is the one that originally cropped it, and Experiment cleaned it up and gave me the PNG for it. And that didn't take very long to get approved, because I had that set for approval about 3 hours ago. And it's already available. I guess as long as it doesn't have any sort of like semblance of a titty or a cleavage or an ass crack, it doesn't take Twitch very long to approve emotes. Either that or they got really lax with their approval guidelines. Either way, we got a new face.
Usually it takes me about like 3 to 5 days to get an emote approved, but then again, I'm an affiliate, so maybe
it's sent for partners. Okay, so when we last left off, we did Chapter 3 of Hannet, and then we spun the wheel and we got Alf. Now, thankfully, Alf is of the minimum recommended level for Chapter 3, so we're not going to have to do any grinding. Even then, Cyrus, Ulbrich, and Ophelia are above the threshold, so they will probably do a good job in carrying the party to victory. Off screen, I did finagle with everyone's equipment and job skills. Cyrus is now a dancer black mage. Ulbrich is pretty much staying the same as he was, a hunter / warrior. Alf is merchant / apothecary, and Ophelia is apothecary white mage. Just so that status effects should not be an issue for tonight's festivities. And with that said, I mean, I'm ready to go if you guys are. So, what is the next SGBLP after the heavy rain? Normanless run. Well, that starts Friday, I want to say. It's Cuphead. We're doing a co-op run of Matt and I are doing a co-op run of Cuphead, and holy shit, that's all. I'll leave it at that. Like, I'll leave it at that. Anyway, where the hell is Alf Chapter 3? Let's take a look at our map here. Thankfully, I've already visited a majority of these towns, so I can just boop right over there. We're heading back to Saints Bridge. Hey, Shinru12, thank you very much for tuning in. Well, you guys know how I'm doing since the Pokemon live stream this morning. Thanks again for tuning into that, by the way. Just hear me ramble for a bit. But Linky, Pat, what do you guys think, if you have any interest at all?
So, how I feel, I'm really happy with Pokemon going open world. I think that's the direction to go for. I like a lot of the Pokemon designs and stuff like that. I like the general direction Sword and Shield going. But my big but right now is the Dynamaxing thing, because it's kind of a problem I've had Gen 6 on, is that it feels like each generation just now has a gimmick to each battle that I feel like keeps taken away from the battle system, is because especially this is, I feel like, going to have the same problem as Mega Evolution, where, okay, my opponent's Dynamaxing, well, now I need to do Dynamaxing in order to counter it, kind of thing, where it's just going to become kind of a war of attrition.
May I ask clarification on what do you mean by taking away from the normal battle system? Because my counter argument to that is that they haven't really fine-tuned the battle mechanics since Gen 4. Since then, it's always been about, well, I'll say Gen 5, actually. Starting with X and Y, the main battle system has pretty much been left alone. And now it's just emphasizing that game's new, quirk, Mega Evolution with Gen 6, whatever the hell Gen 7 had, the Z moves. And Gen 8 has Dynamaxing, so... and in a way, it's pretty much them just continuing the trend that they established since Gen 6. So
I think it's more for me. It's that I feel like a lot of with Mega Evolution, Z moves, and stuff like that. I kind of feel a lot of the time in Pokemon they felt like fluff to the battle system a lot of the time, because it's just one of those your opponent kind of uses the same thing at that point, and it just kind of cancels out. It's a lot of big flashiness without any substance.
Style, no substance.
Yeah.
I agree.
Kind of thing.
I agree.
And that's just, especially with the kaiju, with this whole kaiju thing, it's just like, okay, one big Pokemon, then get another big Pokemon, and then you just do 3 turns of that, and then, whatever after that.
Again, my only problem with that, my only concern, I should say, with Dynamaxing is it draws the battle out. Because the Pokemon is really fucking huge. So maybe it's like they really put emphasis on like the whole kaiju element to it, and now like a Thunderbolt takes 3 hours to charge, and 3 hours to perform. And it's just not a very fast-paced battle.
And Pokemon's been kind of having that issue the past few gens, where it feels like battles are taking longer and longer to get through for me. So like that's also kind of a worry.
Well, they're not as slow as Stadium or the GameCube games. One thing I can compliment X and Y in future games is that they're 3D, but they're also pretty snappy in battle mechanics. First off, Ian, Super Omega, and Brandon, thank you very much for the bits. Dynamax, Alolan Executor would be the one to reach the heavens. I saw that picture. Super Omega finally reloaded on bits. Now I can start chewing with crazy messages again. Also, how about a birthday shout out? Yes, the Pokemon Direct premiered on my birthday. Is it a sign? I think not. Happy birthday, Super Omega 13. You're, wait, 93, I'm assuming, is your birth year. So you're what? You're 26 years old? And you're asking for birthday wishes?
Happy birthday.
I mean, I'm gonna wish you a happy birth anyway.
Birthday wishes, you mean rent for the month.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wish you a happy birth anyway. but Brandon, can't wait for the battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, that's kind of a thing to get announced the same day.
Well, okay, first let's let Linky talk about.
Okay, yeah. Before that, Foxless, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate it. Oh, that's 12 months. It's a Luigi mug. Congrats. Go ahead, Linky. Go right ahead.
It's Pokemon.
It's All right. What a cowardly, what a cowardly answer.
I was just waiting for y'all. No, I was just waiting for y'all's interruption waiting for y'all's talk about it. Y'all were just going super detail. I'm just like, it's Pokemon, guys. I'm going to have fun.
But good. But do you have anything?
But to go into details, I actually do like this new Pokemon game because one, it's bringing back, hey, you can actually fight the random encounters again. Thank Christ, which I didn't like in Pokemon Go Pikachu. Which there ain't nothing wrong with that. And two, I just really want to see the lore of this world. I just want to see the story of this game more importantly.
Yeah, the story is kind of captivating. I will agree. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if we just have higher than normal expectations because it's a console Pokemon game technically, but it does seem like it's going to be a little more interesting than Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, considering you're basically putting the concept of sword and shield, which can basically mean anything. Like if you're like looking at this lore-wise, it's just like you have an unstoppable object or unstoppable force and the unmovable object. I think that's kind of.
But more
I think. Go ahead.
But more importantly, you have a doggo with a sword, so that is the version I'm going with.
I don't find it that very impressive. I'm sorry. Although I did, one of the first things I did retweet was that Dark Souls gif of Lord Sif and the guy in bird armor just dancing in the bonfire.
Admittedly, I thought at first that it was basically the same Pokemon, but just has two different forms depending on the version that you got, because the designs are kind of similar.
Yeah, it could possibly be something like that. We just have to wait and see what the game is.
I love the one though that just gave him basically a gun on his back for Pokemon Gun.
Hey, Brandon, no, there will not be a review podcast for Dark Phoenix. I do not care for that movie.
It's getting I think it's at 16% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Yeah, and Spider-Man: Far From Home, that's a really big maybe. I wouldn't count on that.
Yeah. But now, going back to Pokemon, probably the one thing I'm actually kind of looking forward to is the raid scene.
I wasn't expecting them to bring another Go mechanic into the main game. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea, honestly. As long as like the raids are not like every 36 hours.
But Johnny, you know what that means.
Like in Diamond and Pearl, I think there was a discussion of like when Sky turned dark with like a thing, and there was a giant Gyarados there, and everybody's now just like, holy shit!
Yeah. But no, you know what this means, Johnny? We gotta find 4 people. Light party.
Yeah.
Welcome to Satasha.
I saw the Quagsire gif. Just light party and raids.
Well, I'm looking forward for it. I figured out which game I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get Sword, and I'm also gonna get the bunny.
I think they confirmed raids being online, Pokemon Master.
Yes, raids are online.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't say that, Spartan.
Yeah, apparently there's a bundle deal for like 110 for both games.
Jeez, which they know you're gonna buy both games anyway, so it's like.
Yep.
Like I feel like especially with the Switch, there's really like no point to buy both of them. Now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can make that argument since Gen 4.
But like, especially, it's gonna be so hard to trade between the two of them because it's too constant.
I would say it. No, really, is it really any different between getting both versions for yourself or like the DS? You know, it's the same thing. You know, you either trade from Wi-Fi, or you know, you get 2 DSs. So, but I think now, especially with all those applications, especially the new ones they introduced, which was what's like, there's the Pokemon Sleep, then there's Pokemon. What was the other one? The one that's kind of replacing Bank.
Masters.
Is it just Masters?
Yeah,
no,
Pokemon
Masters.
Masters.
Masters is the gotcha game.
Pokemon Home. Pokemon
Pokemon
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pokemon Home is just basically Pokemon Bank too.
It's just Pokemon Bank. Yeah, it's replacing Bank.
Oh.
Yeah, too bad I can never get back all the Pokemon I lost. I'm sorry.
My copy of Diamond I can never find back on the school bus.
I can't play Diamond or Pearl.
Oh man.
So
Yeah,
I get the
you can
Gen
only
4.
play
I'm looking
Platinum.
at Platinum. Yeah.
Man, I still
Platinum's
miss.
a much better game.
Oh my god. Alright, so sneak preview of something I'm gonna bitch about just for a few seconds in my Gale of Darkness video. I really thought they had something interesting going with Robo Groudon.
Oh, you got to that part.
Like you get to
Biggest
you
missed
revisit
opportunity
revisit
of
the
the
mansion. You revisit the mansion. Yeah, that was my Windows thing. I don't know what it was saying. Maybe it's an automatic update. Robo Groudon is introduced, and I'm thinking, holy fuck, this game is gonna have like boss battles where you don't like fight Pokemon, but you use your Pokemon to fight like other contraptions, and you have to think outside the, like a traditional RPG battle.
Yeah.
No, it's just the scientist inside the robot and throws more Pokemon. It's like, what the fuck is the point of the scene? Like, what's the point of the robot? Like, what's the point of the robot if you just gotta throw other Pokemon out from other balls? And I was like, oh, that sucks. Like that, like gameplay wise, I think Gale of Darkness is an improvement, but it's like the story kind of pisses me off.
The problem is, like, you talked about in Colosseum that Colosseum has great ideas, but never like follows through on them. I think XD's way worse when it comes to that. Like, so many cool ideas in there, and then it just takes advantage of none of them.
DT, thank you very much.
Shadow Lugia is definitely another one of those big ones for that game as well.
Yeah. Aren't you supposed to require to catch Shadow Lugia, or?
I forget if it's mandatory or not.
The only thing I remember from Lugia is that he cannot be purified. Well, by normal means.
Yeah, you have to use
Yeah,
Celebi
you have
on
to
him.
use, yeah. Just gotta time travel. No big deal.
Oh my gosh. Well, technically there is a way to purify Lugia, but it requires you to catch all of the other Shadow Pokemon and purifying them first.
Fuck that.
Yeah, okay, he can say evil.
Plus, Shadow Lugia's got a cooler design. I'm sorry.
Also, I think everybody that was inside the SS Libra in the beginning of the game died, except for the captain.
Oh yeah, straight
and
up.
Shadow
Lugia murdered all
except
of them.
for the captain and first mate.
Yeah.
And the game does nothing with that. The only thing everybody asks is that if the Pokemon's fine. It's like, yeah, but what about the people inside the boat?
They weren't important.
No, they basically landed like, well, there ain't no bitches here anymore, and just walks away.
No, the little girl and the Bonsly are fine. Well, the Bonsly is still in the ship. You have to fight. And it's actually pretty cool. Like Yellow Darkness is like, it gives you a sneak peek of Gen 4 Pokemon before Gen 4 was even released.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which also completely infuriated me because everyone around me kept saying Lucario was a Gen 3 Pokemon. I was like, guys, no, it's Gen 4.
Yeah.
But they said, but XD, I'm like, oh god.
Oh god, I can see
The
a Thanos
eulogy
just
was
being
off
born
screen.
from you. Nope, you just need all system X. Oh, okay, so you don't need all 8, but you need to fill up all of the purifying chambers to max tempo. Which, oh my god.
You
Oh,
can
good
just
lord.
use the flute. You can sing it a little song.
Or, yeah, you could just use... Crap, what was the tune from Legend of Zelda, Mario 3? And then you just see Celebi as a tornado just slowly like coming to the side of the screen. It covers up Lugia. It just goes away.
Uses whirlwind.
Troy, yes, I did capture the Shadow Routes. The Shadow Routes is my main type for the team. My team was Ursa Ring because they give you a Teddy Ursa so early in the game. It was like, are you fucking real? And jumping on that. Eevee became Vaporeon because, of course.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. Not Jolteon.
Rolt's, I'm sorry, dude. I don't care for Jolteon. I never did. I brought back Ampharos as my electric type. I'm trying to remember the rest of my team. Oh, god damn
I like
it. I'm drawing
Jolteon
a
too,
blank.
but I like Ampharos more.
And I think the other two.
Ursaring, Ampharos, Ralts. Well, Gardevoir. I mean, just because she's already evolved. How many Pokemon is that already? I just think 4.
That's 4.
Two left. Who left? Houndoom. Because I learned my lesson from Colosseum. I need a fire type immediately to get rid of these fucking steel types. And what's the name of this fucking thing? The ground rock. The rock steel type. Gen 3. Argro, something like that.
Argon.
Yeah, Aggro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aggron.
Yeah.
Aggron. Yeah.
Aggron, who just kind of like my floater because I like the design of Aggron, but he's also like I'll replace him immediately if I find anything better.
It's kind of one of the weaker pseudo legendary kind of. I think he's like on the low end of pseudo legendary.
Yeah, Aron, Bruvon, you're right.
No, it's Aggron. I'm not getting started today.
But I think we're through all the Pokemon, so let's talk about the real news of today. Is that out of nowhere,
all the porn that came from this Pokemon Direct.
No, we're done with Pokemon. We're talking about Valverde Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. He's coming out of nowhere.
It's a really odd thing to be announced. Like I don't think anybody was expecting that at all.
Like, if I were to make a list of games that probably would never get remade, that would definitely be on there. But I am totally okay with this kind of thing. But
if
God,
anything,
I kind of wish they waited for E3 because, like, if it was like the middle of the Nintendo Direct or whatever, and that helmet is just there, SpongeBob puts it on, I feel like the reaction would be so big at that point.
Yeah.
Kind of
well, I wanted to ask you, you guys, this and get your opinion on it. First off, how's it going, Straight to Narrow and Marvelous MC? Thank you for tuning in. My brother Mark was actually talking to me about this. I was like, isn't E3 next week? And it's like, why the hell are they doing this sort of thing? And my argument for that was that if they announced this stuff during E3, it'd be lost in the shuffle with all the other E3 news. And I'm figuring this is how companies want the attention focused on. They want their 15 minutes.
Yeah.
To have everyone focus on the game. And I wanted to see if you guys thought maybe the same, or maybe you have a counter to that, or why do you think folks are not waiting until E3 anymore to announce new projects?
I think what they're doing personally is doing what NetherRealm used to do a little while ago, where they do their big reveal trailer before E3, and then during E3 they would have their gameplay trailer at that point. So I think that's what they're doing, is they're announcing it now, and then having the gameplay reveal during E3, I think is what they're
to get excited for it.
So it's on people's minds heading into the conferences.
Yeah,
like
I suppose so.
Yeah,
Epic Company, thank you very much.
When E3 comes around, you're just going to get one trailer from every company and be like, well, we blew our load too early, guys.
Time to rehydrate.
But I think, like, one, I'm really excited for that for a few reasons. One, because the people making it now are like the people that grew up on seasons 1 through 3, so I'm excited to see all the little attention to detail and stuff like that that they throw into the game based on, how much they like the early seasons of SpongeBob and stuff like that. And then the other thing that I'm excited for is they've announced that they're going to put in some of the content that was scrapped from the original game, like the Robo
Which is really cool.
It's going to be added in, and I think there was also a time travel level that was scrapped from like the prehistoric SpongeBob episode and stuff like that. They're planning on bringing that back in.
Which, yeah, if you're going to remake a game, that's what you need to do, especially.
Yeah.
I am totally down with the idea of an old game that may have had cut content that you completely restore for its eventual remake years down the road.
Yeah,
that was like one of the coolest things about Insane Trilogy is like they brought
I
back,
was just about to bring that up.
brought back Stormy Ascent, which was originally a cut level, and they also also brought an entirely new level, taking advantage of of all the hype and the engine that you made. So imagine like 10 years from now when they remake Twin Sanity and it's actually a complete game. You know, that's just think
I
of,
love
just think of the
Twin
possibilities.
Sanity, but it's missing so much of its planned content.
Ah, yes, I'm now Crash Bandicoot.
But some of the other things I'm excited for. One, I think they're probably going to get Clancy Brown to actually voice Mr. Krabs this time. At least
Which would be a step up, yes.
Yeah. And then the other thing I'm really hoping for, I'm really hoping that they make it so you can play as all 3 characters in every level this time.
Bruvon, where do I post my live stream archives? Actually, Nightbot can show you where. Speaking of that, actually, the archives should be updated tomorrow because the rest of SA2 and Octopath has been uploaded, but I have not titled any of the parts yet. They're unlisted, so you can't find them. And I didn't have the time between this morning and this live stream to update all the information. But the archives have been updated. The titles haven't been updated yet. So by tomorrow morning, the remainder of SA2 and our current progression in Octopath Traveler should be live in the archive channel. But yeah, there you go. Nightbot just posted the link to the archive channel. You can find it right there.
Yeah, but I'm just really... I feel like this is kind of the generation that I've been the most excited for stuff of, like, the remakes and stuff like that. I mean, ports are kind of whatever, but ever since Insane Trilogy and, you know, with Spyro and now Battle for Bikini Bottom, it's just like, we're getting the people that grew up on these games to now go back and remake them at this point. And, like,
and not only that, just like, you know, bringing the stuff that you couldn't put in previously. Maybe we call it limitations, or maybe it's just time constraints. You know, that's no longer an issue because the demand is not so much of an issue. You are a little more lenient in development.
Yeah. I'll fix you up. Good as.
So, you know, I'm cool with, like, the re-releases of these games, and I think Battle for Bikini Bottom's kind of in an interesting spot because, like, it's still marketable because of the show and stuff like that, but it also got this, you know, kind of niche fan base that, like, really loves it as a platformer, so it kind of crosses over really well for that remake kind of spot.
Shucks.
Master Doom Samus, good lord, it's like 3... It's like a triple whammy. So it says like Master Chief. So Master Chief, Doom Guy, and Samus walk into a bar and then leave because they don't drink. I've been asking some streamers this question, but do you have any advice for a new streamer? If you're thinking of getting into streaming, if we're gonna talk from the technical side immediately, make sure you're streaming from an Ethernet connection. Do not stream from Wi-Fi. Streaming from Wi-Fi is bad, and you'll feel bad.
Well, I've been streaming from Wi-Fi for a current amount of time.
Depends on your Wi-Fi connection.
I'd say stream from Ethernet anyway. Don't take that chance.
Yeah.
So I would say that also, like, know your upload speeds, know your download speeds, know what the bitrate you can stream based around those limitations, and then afterwards. Honestly, just
watch some guides on.
Watch guides. Yeah, look for 100% guide of Twitch streaming. No. I would say is like don't worry so much about layouts and graphics and all sort of thing. Just worry about being able to get footage on the feed at first. You know, then your mic. Also, you know, get a decent mic because, you know, if you're gonna seriously consider pursuing this sort of thing, you're gonna have to spend money. You know, it's kind of like we're recording footage or making video game reviews. You're gonna have to spend money to get some quality out of it. Then afterwards, then, you know, just once you get a good feed, once you get good audio, stick with what you know. It's like stick with some of your favorite games, games that you know that you can play and communicate with your audience at the same time. And speaking of audience, don't expect an audience at first.
It takes a while.
Yeah, it does take some time. It will grow eventually as long as you network it. But don't be a fucking a canker sore. Like,
don't be like Good King Linky at twitch.tv.com/Good King
piece of shit. And that fucking pad asshole? Christ.
Yeah, that fucking wee dude at twitch.tv/wee dude.
But you won't get an audience immediately. But if you're just streaming for the fuck of it, that really won't matter.
Yeah. Some stuff that I can say, like, every streaming like panel I've been to always talks about this for like when you're just starting out. The best layout is like no layout kind of thing, because a lot of the time people try and direct your attention way too much to other things and not too much to the game at first. And then the other thing I would say is maybe when you're just starting out, kind of look at some of your favorite games and which ones do you not really see people play and stuff like that. Because if I know everyone loves streaming Smash, but admittingly you're kind of always at the bottom of the page for a game that's consistently being
you
played.
get buried.
So,
but
yeah,
I bet you no one's playing fucking Bejeweled.
but yeah, if you're playing like just one of those games that a lot of people really like, but like no one's really streaming at the moment, you can get that for a few, catch the eye of a few people when just starting out.
Yeah. Possibly one thing that I can throw into this ring. Go watch other people. Go watch their streams. Go socialize with other people. Networking is also a big key to help you grow as a streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but be reserved about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Be there to participate, not to be... Or be there to watch, participate, and enjoy yourself.
And
don't be like...
support.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Support.
Yeah, I honestly say, for networking, kind of easier stuff to do is just follow other streamers, be part of their chats and stuff like that, be part of their communities and kind of thing, and you'll find people to network with.
Honestly, sometimes the best teacher is you just being observant.
Yeah.
If you feel you need to DM your favorite content creators or streamers just to get advice on that sort of thing, then you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry to say. You don't learn by just asking questions and getting direct answers. That's textbook shit. No, you have to experience that sort of thing. You have to experiment with your sort of thing. And when you find a comfort zone, then you can eventually flesh out from that and make something out of yourself. But don't look for textbook answers for everything that you do, because you're not learning anything. You're learning facts, you're learning the process, but you're not experiencing it. And that is a really big difference.
Yep. So just start streaming yourself, play a game, and just do what I do and fuck up a lot.
Yeah, Cosmaga, it is very much like going to the gym. The first day sucks and you throw up.
I definitely say one thing that just get some friends to a Discord call and just talk about it, because that's kind of one of the things I've really enjoyed with my live streams. It's just at this point it's just a group of my friends just hanging out while I play a game in the background, kind of thing. So
Experiment? No, what's that talk about yesterday?
What?
Let's not talk about yesterday. Oh my gosh.
Even without a Discord call, learn to talk to yourself out loud, which is actually it's not as hard as it sounds, because especially once you start gathering an audience, or no matter how big or small, you have someone to bounce off of.
Yeah.
And that in a way can help carry the conversation. That's the one thing I really love about doing live streams over traditional Let's Play. Can we say traditional? Is it old enough to say traditional?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that there is even if I my co-coms or friends, whoever's in the call, are not saying anything at the moment, be they busy at the moment or out for the time being, I at least have you guys to help get me talking and to observe other things, and I'm deeply appreciative of that. Master Dinos, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Yeah. By the way, how long have you actually started the stream? That's what I want to. Oh, not the stream.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been doing the Twitch streams in the past and stuff like that, but consistently, I'd say it's been about 2 years at this point.
No, I won't say a year. I've only been doing it consistently for a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I remember like Sonic Adventure. I remember Sonic Adventure 1 and Kingdom Hearts was the first time I was dedicated to streaming these games on these specific days. So that's actually relatively recent.
Yeah.
I'm still very rough around the edges, especially for the Friday stuff. And not Sub Night, because Sub Night's when we're not playing Smash or Mario Kart or Jackbox party games, those are relatively consistent. But I feel I could do better on Fridays. But the problem is, I'm kind of debating on what I want to do for Fridays.
Yeah.
It's got to be something big and small.
You know, because sometimes I have a list ready for spotlights, but sometimes I don't. And sometimes I don't feel like doing a spotlight on Fridays, and I'd rather just play something else.
You know, kind of what I've been doing is kind of in between the bigger stuff. I kind of just maybe make a day of just like a day to work through games in your backlog or stuff like that.
Maybe it's very up in the air. Hey, Lyle, thank you very much. While there's still a few sessions to go, what are you talking about? What we do after you finish Octopath? Yeah, I was thinking of playing probably Dragon Quest.
Oh man,
Lilac.
I'm gonna be like, why is this not Final Fantasy?
Who's this Edric guy?
Fucking missed that attack.
Oh, it's a slime meeting from 14.
But it was. You know, I was going back to Kingdom Hearts 1.
What the
stream, you know, not too long ago, and it's wow, man! You can so tell I was green around the edges at that point in terms of the community. I felt like at that point I was still super like, oh my god, that's down here, like don't fuck up, kind of thing.
Putting me on a pedestal way too fucking high.
Yeah, I'm about to say there.
It was just like after Ursula kind of thing. It's like after that kind of experience, you know. Now, yeah.
I still remember the first time I met Johnny. I was in a fursuit, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Were you? Oh, okay. Talking about in 14, not in real life. Goddamn.
It's like I would remember that.
I don't think that's so much stuff. No, that's what this. All right, so I can barely hit these motherfuckers.
Come and go.
Why can I not hit this chameleon? Why does he have such? Why is his evasion so
Because
high?
he's blended in.
Is he blended? No, I can see him.
Yeah, no, he used a skill that blends into there.
My Pokemon Master is saying just make Friday into your 14th day.
Yeah, actually, but I don't know. I as much as I would like that idea, I feel I could probably do something else.
Yeah. I mean, 14 has its uses, but where Shadowbringer is about to come out, and...
Oh yeah, Shadowbringers will give me the excuse, to be fair.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I am not looking forward to streaming that day one, but...
But I'm going to do it because that's Twitch revenue.
I know. That influence. I love 14, and I want to just show you guys about why I love this game so much and why I put so many hours to level up every class to level 70 and almost to 80 now.
Bring it on.
Took me about... What's my game time right now? That's what I want to know.
Some folks are asking what Dragon Quest. It'd be the first one.
Yeah.
Did that one ever get a remake?
I think
Wait, did
Super Nintendo.
Not bad.
Okay.
I would have to Google this because my Dragon Quest... my knowledge of Dragon Quest is like the opposite of Final Fantasy. It's just like, okay, you play as this dude, you fight the evil... Oh wait, he's not evil. Wait, he's evil, dude? And there's Pum Pums? Or Pom Pom? Or shit, what's
You
it called?
just need the day where Ted is available, because he'll be here.
Super Mega, John, what game will you be hosting for the next sub night? I may have to miss it because I have plans for that night. I'm still debating on Team Sonic Racing.
Oh, Pop.
Super Mega 93. And
Tango, huh?
Team Sonic Racing. That's the only thing that's coming to mind. But the problem is that I don't know how many people have it. And how many people have the specific version of the game? Because if I'm going to play it for sub night, it'd be PS4.
Yeah.
I still gotta unwrap it and play it.
See, this is the problem. See, this is the problem. The problem with again, as we say time and time again with sub nights, is that I only have a limited selection of games that I know for a fact everybody else has.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I loved. You know, as safe as they are. That's why I like doing Smash Brothers and Mario Kart.
Because everyone has
Because
them.
everybody has them, and they get the most. They get the most people involved. Because God forbid someone doesn't get involved.
Oh yeah, I should probably go ahead and do that right now. Thank you.
What, get involved?
Yeah, I have to get involved with your life.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which I thought you were part of my life already.
Jesus, 6 gigs.
6 gigs of what? What are you talking about?
What?
Experiment has gotten all the files of the BS Zelda. as we
Oh,
were talking
yeah,
about
he
a couple days
DM'd
ago.
me that earlier today. I'm sorry I didn't get to respond to that experiment, but
BS Zelda?
the Super
broadcast.
Nintendo remake of Zelda 1 that was originally only available for the BS something for the Super Nintendo. It was Japanese only.
Yeah.
Uh,
Basically, imagine
oh, you know.
you have the game, you can download to any stations, take it home with you, and during key times during the day, whenever you play the game, there will be a radio broadcasting to kind of like say, oh, this is going on with the player, but it's also like all this other stuff. Because at the same time, there's a broadcast you have to listen to on the radio, or television, I don't know, and the game downloads data from that satellite thing and gives you like stuff to do in the game.
Oh boy.
Google this for yourself, because at many times I don't know like the 100% like right thing about this game because it's all in Japanese and it's still up in the air.
Oh boy, there's 2 more trees I can burn down.
I bet possibly, yeah.
Only in this select hour you
Definitely
can
not
pop
attacking
this
you.
wall.
My playtime in Final Fantasy XIV is 356 days, 4 hours, and 48 minutes.
Is that all? No, I'm kidding. What does that translate into hours?
Let me grab a calculator.
Hey, wait, how do you play the game? You play it on do you play it on
I play it directly from the PC. No
from
Steam.
PC. So no Steam. Also directly from the PC. So you can't check.
Yeah.
Okay.
356 days times how many hours are in it?
24.
24! Oh my god!
Alright.
Sometimes
so my
I wish it
maximum
would more.
playtime-
To be fair.
I agree.
Some days I wish less, some days more.
Yeah. But so the total, that's the hours of my playtime is 8,548 hours and 48 minutes.
God damn.
And that's still adding more with Shadowbringers coming out in a couple weeks from now.
I can't
I
wait.
gotta get all
I
the
really
classes
can.
up to
I really
level
cannot
8.
wait.
Me too. Even though I'm not going to be able to beat Ultima in time, which sucks.
I feel it.
Unless
I
I
think
do
it's
a
because you may have started a little too late. When everybody.
Well, technically,
kinda
we
burnt out.
started at the right time. It's just, my God, the stuff you have to do with Ifrit and Titan takes a lot of learning, and we raid about 4 times a week, but sometimes we can't make it, and we have to skip our raid. And let's just say we have bad RNG, because the strategy guide says don't use the strategy guide. You have to do this on your own. It's basically one of the
Strategy guide says
because
not use the
okay,
strategy
well,
guide.
let me explain. Because there's many different ways to do the content, but the thing is, there's a level of RNG to it, especially when it comes to Ifrit Snails, the Titans freaking Gowls and all that stuff, or cages as they're called. And you basically have to RNG. You have to manipulate the RNG so that way you have them punch the right ways. You get the nails in the right ways, so that way you can dodge everything perfectly well and not die once. One death can cause a whole entire wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this fight takes 14 minutes long, or 15 minutes long,
Yeah.
and it's like
Doing everything right, it takes 14 minutes of non-stop.
it's basically, to give you guys context, Mario Galaxy 2, the perfect run. The perfect run.
You know, it is.
But
very
with
much,
8 other
it
players,
very
and
much
if one of you
does-
dies.
Yeah, it very much lives up to its name.
Yes. But at this point, I just want to see Ultima. Just do that whole transport thing, and I'd be like, bliss. And then I basically had to unlearn everything and figure out how to do this with the new paladin. But hey, I enjoy my time with it. If anything, that's how I learned to. That's how I remind myself of me burning my cereal.
Why did I burn the cereal? Why did I do that? Unlock the limit break.
Linky just goes through an existential crisis of death. Linky, we need you to heal. Come on.
Huh? Ifrit just exploded. Huh? Oh god, fire everywhere.
The poison's gonna do the job for me. Yeah, there you go. Just dies of a heart attack.
Everyone is the glue holding the team together. That is true.
Okay, thank you, Experiment.
Santiago, this is the age of the video game remaster, and yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. But again, the thing that I really find it cool about it is that we're getting the games like as originally envisioned by the developers.
Yeah.
You know, that they for some reason or another couldn't produce because of limitations. You know, and I think that's very fascinating. And you know, and if it was already a game that everybody already loved, and if you could make it better with more stuff in a remaster, then you know that's win-win.
Yeah, that and plus.
Hold on.
During the time,
let me read that.
Whoa, that's a big message.
Let me straight to narrow. I have no idea what the hell that emote does. All right, since I just realized that I am now I thought you were. I'm a 6-year-old Twitch follower. No, I'm a 6-year Twitch follower and a 10-year fan. And I gotta pay my due, man. My Twitch is permanently for you, dude, because you helped me through a lot. And I've been through a hell and back. The only thing that helped me to get last is your channel if you're gonna be a fan, man. I read that as like a Mega Man villain, like fan man. Much love to other parts of the Twitch's for you. I appreciate it, Straight De Niro. Thank you very much. You're living up to your moniker, Straight De Niro, and it's mine De Niro. But thank you. I'm glad I'm able to help you through whatever hardships you're going through. Also, you need to raise your standards. Raise your standards for the love of fuck, please. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, going to that to the remake thing, it's interesting because at the beginning of this generation, I remember in my game design classes, we were just getting annoyed that like every new release was just basically an HD port of a game from a previous generation. But now we're kind of at the phase of where now we're getting full-on remakes at this point, adding in, you know, previous content. It's just a very big shift in the direction, you know, from one point of the generation to another, and I'm all for, you know, of adding in the content that wasn't originally in the, you know, first pass of the game.
Oh yeah. If anything, usually back in the days, like in the early 2000s, whenever a game publisher basically had licensing of like real life products like SpongeBob, certain other cartoon shows, they basically are kind of forced to make the perfect game and under a time limit because that's basically the contract from the company. Nowadays, where companies are basically said, you know what, take your time, put in the things you want to do. We'll have the last check of it. If we don't like it, we'll tell you to move it.
Well,
that's how they do it.
I would also say another thing is that folks are smarter to the game and realize that, hey, those business practices that you practiced 10, 20 years ago are actually really fucking immoral, and you shouldn't be pressuring your developers to make these high quality games in such a short amount of time, because those folks are just as much human beings and have families as you do, if any. They probably don't make as much money as you do.
You see, I think in terms of licensed games and stuff like that, the big shift was when Arkham Asylum happened, straight up. I think, because that was kind of the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, just because like that was the first IP game that I can think of that everybody just went like, oh shit, like if you spend time, you know, and money on a license and make it like really, really good game, people actually like it and will buy it because of that. So I think definitely that was kind of the first step into that, and you're seeing it a lot more, and I'm happy for that people are using the licenses to their advantage and stuff like that.
Yeah. They just want something out for the holidays, no matter what. If it's not finished, push it out.
Stop missing.
No, I'll miss however I want.
It's gotta be a way to make them more vulnerable. Or is it just a gimmick of the fight?
It's just gimmick.
Keeps using double team.
That sounds very defeatist, Linky, as if you don't know the answer to your question.
No, I do know the answer. They are doing it like legit because they're chameleons and they like to blend in. Look at the fire they're in and can tell me. It's like,
dude, what the fuck? That's 2.
You just took 2 walks, yep.
No, there's 2 Therian chests.
This is why you should always start the game with Therian.
I don't like Therian.
Alright, I'll tell Mr. Chris about that. We'll see what he thinks.
Cool. You know, he's not the actual dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy earlier, just kind of out of the blue, they added every single Final Fantasy soundtrack to Spotify. Like, just all at once.
And if there was ever more reason to get Spotify now, especially for me, that's it. Well, you know, I'm conflicted though, because I already have pretty much every Final Fantasy soundtrack available. Like, I purchased almost every Final Fantasy soundtrack on iTunes. So it's like, well, shit.
Well, since iTunes is going under, I would say download everything while you can. Oh yeah, John, I got a question for you. In your Discord group, can you actually start boosting your chats now?
Remind me, what does that mean?
Boosting your chats, it'll basically let you have like a few more things added to your Discord, better high quality like voice messaging and all that stuff. A little banner menu you can have on your Twitch thing, or Twitter or Discord chat. Hang on, I'll put you a photo real quick and see what I mean by that. And you basically get more emotes added, and you can you can have an animated Discord icon like full time.
Okay. Can you boost a sub Discord?
Yes, you can.
Then I guess one person pays for that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if they already have Nitro Discord Nitro, they could basically say, "Hey, you're doing good. Here's a little boost for you guys." I would show you what I mean, but I use it on my personal chat. Yeah, something kind of like this.
I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
No, one second. Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
I had to post
okay.
it. Yeah, but you can have like something like that in your Discord chat and all that stuff. Like I said, that may be something you may have to talk to Jason about, because the whole boosting thing is still new and it just came out yesterday or 2 days ago. Also, SpongeBob is a thing, and I have yet to play it. And that's how I feel. That's why I've been so quiet about all that stuff, because I haven't played the SpongeBob game.
You can get it for pretty cheap. I think it's only like maybe 10, 14 bucks on Amazon or something.
I would say you're better off
I'm already playing.
Just wait for the rehydrated.
Yeah. I mean, I got the original still with me, so I might either, pop out a review or do a Twitch playthrough, close to the release or something like that.
Yeah, honestly, for me, it's just I'm already playing Mario Odyssey or Mario Sunshine, and that's gonna be
so like 2 3D platformers back to back.
Yeah. That can be fixed with the original if you want to play. No, experiment. No. I don't need the files for that. Good. I'm good. I'm already playing Mario Sunshine, and I feel like that's gonna take up most of my summer
Yeah.
with my current streaming rate. It sucks having 2 jobs, but I need them.
Yeah.
Well, if only if I was a partner for Twitch.
I
I could do this for a living.
Here we go.
Brock Bramwell. If I could backseat for a second, the 800 Gale option of the merchant skill hired help summons guys who hit with the axe and they won't miss the chameleon. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Well, actually, I don't know.
Do you have?
I don't have hired help for Alf
Yeah.
because I didn't get all the skills with him.
Speaking of, ridiculous prices, what exactly is that Apple stand thing that I see that's like the $999? What exactly?
It's basically a stand.
It's a stand for the new Mac Pro that they're shilling, and like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like the utter absurdity of how expensive that damn thing is. Yeah, the new Apple cheese grater. You're right, because it does look like a cheese grater.
But I'm just like, is it supposed to be a tripod? Like, I don't even understand what it's supposed to do, kind of thing.
I don't know either. All I know is it's supposed to be a stand. I'm like, I could build one for like 20 bucks.
Like, just one of those.
Give me 40, I can make it mobile.
From like a Goodwill or Salvation Army.
Just add little Hot Wheels to it. It just takes off. That's the smell
Yeah,
of
just grab me a
$9,000 going down the drain.
You know what? I bet I can compete with Apple with this.
Maybe.
Oh, run the map.
Yeah, I think Apple. Yeah, I think Apple's starting to go under now, or not go under.
I go under, but it's also like, I don't think your name means as much for tech as it used to like 10 years ago. Because fucking man, it's like, well, how much is it? It's $1,000. A monitor stand that $1,000 monitor stand is one thing, but like the Mac Pro is like how? Actually, can one of you look that up real quick? Because I don't remember the exact monetary value for it.
Yeah, I mean it's probably way more than like $1,000 custom PC that will probably last you a lot longer.
Oh, it's the Apple Pro stand. That's what it is. Oh my god. I'm sorry, the first image popped up is basically a dude just like looking at a flat wall and says, "Wow, look at this stand." I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it. The Apple stand is $5,000? $5,000? I'm trying to find it.
Oh, have a good night, Mr. Sonic Jet.
Vista's $199. Yeah, it's like the one thing I hate, like going through like articles like these, is trying to actually find the price of it. Oh yeah, the Pro Display XDR is a $5,000 32-inch Retina 6K screen boost, and you have to pay another $1,000 just to put it on a stand.
The cheese grater?
Yeah, no, an actual stand.
What are the specs?
I am looking for this piece of shit. I'm sorry, like whenever I'm like googling something and trying to figure out like some kind of like stuff I need to recognize, it's like I have to start humming to myself. Okay, here we go. Just glasses. Okay, stop giving me this flashy intro, Apple. Just let me see the specs.
The specs. The specs.
Seriously, it's showing me a film right now. It's bothering the crap out of me. Oh boy, yeah, it's a cheese grater on the side. A bright idea is 1,000 nits, 16,000 nits, 1 million to 1 constant ratio. What the fuck does that mean? 10 bit P3. Show me the goddamn specs, please! I'm looking for the specs.
You get your Amazon package here in 3 light years.
Oh my god.
That's actually a really fucking long time!
Oh my god. Literally, 3 paragraphs is nothing about the 6K Retina. I don't care, just show me the specs, please! More than air! It has...
It breathes!
Man, Linky is just getting that E3 experience where it's just that one demo that takes fucking ever to
And there's nothing! There's no specs on the website!
It runs off imagination.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I can't find the specs on this page.
Well, according to GT100, you can get up to 1.5 terabytes of memory, as in RAM.
Boy.
No, I think they mean RAM.
If it's RAM, then like
what the fuck?
I mean, I need more information about the specs of this sort of thing.
Yeah,
is it viable compared? Oh my god!
What would you need 1.5 terabytes of RAM for?
Like, I could see that for like professional editing and stuff like
that.
But
terabytes of RAM?
You don't need that much RAM memory.
But I guarantee you, for like professional use in like big Hollywood movies or something.
No.
Like, for home use, why the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm getting heated right now. This page sucks. I'm still trying to find the actual spec. Oh god, my eyes.
Okay, I probably gotta head northwest.
Yeah,
heated Apple moments.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but if you guys can find the specs for me, that would be super awesome. But real talk, you don't need that much RAM. If anything, pretty much all you really need is about 32 gigs of RAM. That's like the most you ever need. Anything more is useless. Unless you're going for those high cinema sort of films. Thank you! Installed memory goes from all that.
Oh, okay, there we go. Agent 501 just posted the base specs.
32,
12. Yeah, Core's gonna need a new one.
Here goes nothing.
What about Pro Vega? Is it a Street Fighter player?
Pro Vega 2. Operation Apple Afterburner. Oh yeah, I love that
Oh
game.
yeah.
Da, da, da. All right, so what are the specs?
Well,
Yeah,
Agent
you get-
501 just posted. Hey, Hydrate Bot, thanks
saw it.
Christ. Okay,
Hey,
finally.
Hydrabot's
You know what?
actually-
I'm gonna need a drink after all this
Something
shit.
different to talk about. Was my mic that crooked for that long? I was like, my mic's not even looking at my face.
I mean, to be fair, you're wearing kind of a black shirt, so it kind of just blends in.
No,
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't
I can
paying
just fix
attention.
the issue if I just look down.
But
All right, I'm gonna drop it. I don't care. Apple
yeah,
sucks anyway. Buy PC.
With Pro Vega, you have to figure out if they're talking about hard dictator, though.
Need some
Yeah.
of this?
I'm sorry. It's just like if I ever go to like a website and I just need like simple information like specs, that should be one of the most important things to look at first, especially on a website like that.
It's like I work I work at Staples now, but there's one thing that I so far don't like is that if you have to call the store, you have to go through 5 things of automated voice calls just to get there, just so I can talk to my manager.
Oh, good God.
Real quick. Like,
You not think of a worse hell.
Oh my God, Agent, no! Don't tell me that's
Did I have this one?
32 gigs of memory, 8-core Intel X processor.
Yeah, as some folks said in the chat already, unless you plan on, I don't know, building your own movie studio from within the confines of your basement, you're better off just building your own computer.
Oh,
yeah.
If anything, my computer can do the same thing, and I only spent like $300 on this thing. Actually, 800. Yeah, it was 800.
I don't
No,
really
no,
the
I
exact
had to
number.
remember because I actually bought that a new graphics card. So yeah, I'm about to say there. If you, Jesus, here's the link. I'm just gonna say it sucks. Hurry up, just the end of it.
Took a long road to get to that point.
Yeah. No. But if you're gonna make a website, please make things obvious so that way people can understand what you're looking at. Not just be like, oh, 6K! 6K! Look at this wonderful 6K!
You know, most people still aren't even using 4K yet.
Exactly. It's like, why are you jumping the gun and jumping straight to 6K?
Some of this?
Let
They
your
were 6K,
core
I think.
market.
Isn't it 8K that's what they're pushing?
Yeah, they're doing 6K.
Yeah, like in terms of multiples, it would be 8K. You know what? We're gonna go to the next generation, but not all the way to the next generation.
Oh, okay. I'm
Jesus
gonna go.
Christ.
Bye, Miss Drake.
Let your wounds be healed.
You know what? Just buy a regular cheese grater, guys. Cheese grater. It's not easier, cheaper. Heck, even GameStop has like a little shredder.
Yeah, it shreds cheese.
Cheese shredder.
I don't
Yes.
think the Mac can shred cheese. Which is ironic given its name.
You know what? Someone's actually gonna buy it and actually just scrub cheese against the side.
For one, like,
I would pay money
for one
to see someone
Twitter
do
video, and it will be worth it.
Yeah.
that. It gets 5 likes. Totally worth it. They will. Someone will do that. I wish I had that kind of money. I could do that. Buy like a very expensive
Just have
item.
$1,000 to burn.
And then you have to get like an extra $20 to get a grated treat or get a wheel cheese, and you can do it like that.
Whoa, what are these enemies?
Yeah, it looks like wind elementals.
Yep, they're wins.
Let's see if they're afraid of arrows, actually.
But they're wind. How do you hurt wind with Okay.
Well, how do you attack wind?
With magic.
You can
Okay.
blow on it.
Oh man.
I'll do my best. This will
They will
stay.
complain.
We're gonna poison the wind. I couldn't poison the wind.
Experiment, the last time I did that, you basically bought like 4 pounds of cheese.
Here we go.
Just stuff out of context right there.
Oh man. So how is Sonic Team Racing?
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, so I can't give nothing.
Yeah.
Victory shall be mine.
Now what?
I wonder what their secondary weakness is. Sorry if I said this already, but how do you record PC games? I use my Elgato game capture and my my streaming service, XSplit and OBS sometimes, in case XSplit's giving me shit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm about to say there. If you're like looking for like the best like streaming software for free, get OBS Studio.
Yeah.
It's somewhat user friendly. They do.
It's
have
getting better about that.
Yeah, it's getting a
Yeah.
lot better.
Here we go.
To the point where you could actually download like custom like themes to your streams and try them for yourselves. Because, what's the term when you have something out in the public and they can use it freely?
Public domain.
Yes, that. It's basically anybody's game. What about RD Day becoming Tony Stark?
Oh
Really?
yeah,
Oh yeah, because of that thing he announced earlier today.
yeah.
Oh, what's up?
He's pretty much starting a charity kind of organization that is dedicated to like building technology to help the planet, stuff like that kind of thing. It's more just one of those kind of things. It's like if there was ever a sign that just Robert Downey Jr. just is Tony Stark, there you go.
Yeah, it's him pretty much looking into renewable clean energy source, like the arc reactor without being the actual arc reactor.
Yeah.
It's a good day for battle.
And the next thing you know, we look up to the sky and there's Galactus, so we go like, ah, shit.
Galactus is not Thanos.
So does it count as a spiritual successor? It's a spiritual Iron Man 4. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, 10. I agree. If actors and actors gotta do something with the fuckloads of money they make from films and all that, if you're gonna put it towards something, yeah, just put it towards this.
Just imagine all the royalties he gets on, all the MCU films.
Yeah,
For
the
the
dude
future
is set
and
for
stuff
like
that.
50 lifetimes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who shall call a real life universe?
Well,
The Iron Planet.
now we have to fight the Incredible Hulk now for a nuclear waste. Who wants to go into a nuclear wasteland?
Man, just that trilogy of the Iron Man, the Iron Giant, and the Iron Planet.
John has the games and fuck this shit. Yeah, because I fought enough random encounters. Just wandering around this area, see if there's any more treasure chests I can get that doesn't require Therian. I think I cleaned the area out. Besides those purple chests, so I'm going to heal up. Well, I'm going to eat.
Oh,
my
by the
plums.
way, this isn't kind of like a cheat, but you can actually set to like random encounters to turn off if you want to, just so that we can get a move on.
How so? And that's not something. That's probably something I wouldn't do until endgame.
Yeah. But whenever you go to the pause menu, go down to miscellaneous. I have to watch your stream for a little bit. Yeah, that's journal. Then go to settings, and then down there at the bottom. I know there's a way to turn off random encounters.
Are you
I
sure?
know there's a way you can turn off. Yes, I know, because I know.
Chat saying you can't. Are you sure it's you sure
Hang on,
it's not,
I'm pulling up my copy.
are you sure it's not an item like the Moogle
It's
charm?
not an item.
Miguel.
It's not an item. I wish it
Well,
was a charm.
people in the chat are saying it's not in the game. Are you thinking of Bravely Default, says Andrew?
Fancy.
No, well,
'Cause I know Bravely
probably
Default had
Bravely
that.
Default.
Party man, thank you for the bits. I've been playing Persona 3 Fez after beating Persona 5, a little hard to go back to and enjoy it. But anyway, what are you talking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we already talked about Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated earlier in the
Yeah.
stream, but if you missed it, then, again, I did enjoy the game, so it's one of those where it's like, oh, that's a cool thing happening, but that's about it, like, I'm not like super hyped for it because I wasn't originally a a super fan for Battle for Bikini Bottom. I thought it was a good game when I played it for the Donators Marathon a few years back, but that's about it.
I'm just really more excited of just. I feel like it's gonna be a game that you know benefits heavily by a remake. Is one of those things. So I'm really excited that's gonna be given that kind of second chance at life, sort of thing. But go to your comment up there. Yeah, playing P5 first is like one of those. It's great because it gets people into the series, but the problem is when you go back to the other games, P5 spoils you so hard compared to P3 and 4, like especially 3. So it's really hard to go back at that
I don't even know when the next meal is coming from.
For reference, let's just put it like this. In Persona 3, unless you're playing portable, you can't even control your teammate.
Good God.
But I
Yeah.
thanks to you, I'm able to get back to honest work.
Wait, was Octopath updated recently?
Was it? Maybe in time for the eventual PC release?
Probably. Yeah, because I'm actually booting up Octopath the first time in such a long time.
Oh, well, if it was a long time ago, then it might have been something that was from months ago.
Yep. Also, experiment. I got the file downloaded finally.
I wasn't lying about being a mercenary.
Alright, hold on a second. I gotta go clear my nose for a second. We're gonna beat the shit out of Miguel. Momentarily.
Oh boy, is it that time, everyone?
Oh boy, it's my favorite time.
It's plug time, everyone!
Yeah. Pat, I'll let you go first because I'm actually doing something.
Okay, alright. So for my channel right now, Twitch-wise, I am currently doing Shantae and the Pirate's Curse 100.
Okay, we're back. Shut the fuck up.
Damn it!
No, go ahead. Continue on.
Yeah, I'm doing Shantae and the Pirate's Curse 100% on Tuesdays, and then on Saturdays, we are currently doing Castlevania Rondo of Blood, right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
He's afraid of that dare holy magic. Afraid to pick a fight with the wrong man. What does that mean? Is he going chameleon too? Can I not hit him either? Let's see. Okay. Well, why don't we concoct something with
Welcome to my Twitch page, just where you report me.
restores fighting speed. Let's boost up everybody's BP. Just to get everybody up to speed. Then I will spare 2 analyze for you. 56k. Oh my god! These are endgame Final Fantasy HP values. Woo! Okay,
I
but
was paying attention.
at the very least, he does
5,000.
have a weakness to arrows, so his defenses will be easier to break. Assuming but then again, this battle just started, so there's probably a gimmick to this fight that we haven't seen yet. But we can at least lower his threshold a bit. No elemental weaknesses, which kind of blows, but that's cool. That means we're gonna put more emphasis on Oberek here, and I know just the thing we'll use later. So I'm going to do a level 3 in poison on him. Brave New Traveler.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I didn't realize we were playing Brave New World.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I appreciate that, mod adding in the channel. Like, good God, some of the bosses last way too fucking long.
Then what we'll do is we will.
Yeah, I could have sworn there is something. Like I'm legit not joking. I know there was a way to lower the rates of random encounters. What the hell?
Just in case.
Is it
Johnson
like
put anything like
a,
that.
New Game Plus screen?
No. This is actually my regular playthrough. I know it's accessory. I know it's accessories.
Oh, okay, it's swords.
I know it. It might be a skill.
Alright, I don't want to waste a thing on you, so why don't we just use another... well, actually, that's nice. We get 2 turns, actually. So, let's break them first.
Oh, yeah, okay. So it is from Cyrus. I just have good RNG. Okay. So,
evasive maneuvers?
Yes, an evasive maneuver.
That doesn't reduce, though. That just... that doesn't eliminate them, it just reduces.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of because usually with good enough luck and if you know how to manipulate it, like if you like walk instead of like running around, then you can basically kind of lower the rates of random encounters. I knew there was something like that in this game. I just could not for the life of me remember. So what the heck was I doing last time? I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, you're actually ahead of me now, Jay. It's been so long since the last
Let's see,
played.
then we will
What are you doing?
do a souped up line dance. Yeah, we'll work some meat here.
Victory shall be mine.
There you go. I'm just gonna...
Unbending Brand's Thunder. Let's see how that goes.
Thunder!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Johnny? How's your pants?
They're pretty fucking tight right now.
Oh.
Not.
Alright,
Pat? Help me.
Need some of this?
Mystery Man, now give him the skill that breaks the damage limit. Yeah, you know what? I do have that skill available. I should have had that available. I didn't think I'd be able to get to 999 at this point. So next time,
Yep.
definitely. Okay, let's see. What else can I do right now? Well, he's going to get his turns back.
Hey, Johnny, why are you
So-
doing this?
Oh, you know what? Let me just get everybody back up to regulation revised. What were you saying, Linky?
I was gonna ask you, what level are your classes right now?
Everyone is in their 40s,
In 50s?
except for Alf is in his lower 30s.
Okay. I believe you are ready if you want to go after them. But I would say let's probably save them till after everybody gets done with their level 4 chapter quests. So that way you can have comfortable numbers to try to challenge them. But I believe you can go ahead and start attempting the secret jobs.
Yeah, well, a few folks have said that.
Yeah.
So we can definitely consider that for later on.
Yeah, kind of like in between sessions, or in between like chapter 4 and 5. Oh, wait, we're on 4, right?
Let's see. We're chapter 3.
Okay, yeah, so chapter 3 and 4. Yeah, level 50 bosses, but I feel like you are ready for it.
Alright, how about we do a boosted up? Oh, he's actually almost out of MP. So
How about
gonna
this?
stop his spirit plum. We're gonna do a leg hold trap for Miguel here.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to learn his last weakness, so let's see what that is. Oh, it's fire. Okay, so Cyrus will be in charge of breaking. Okay, that's fine. That's what we got Ophelia for.
Yep. Just like you're ready for Ozma first swing. Hey, Ozma was like, for the first time attempting him, I was just like able to see him for the first time because I was severely underleveled and I didn't have Dragon Crest all the way up.
Need some of this?
But once I was able to get Dragon Quest up to level max ranking, I was able to take Ozma down around low 60s, mid 60s, I believe.
That's about right.
Yeah, considering I did die, but I had RNG on my side with that Phoenix.
Okay, then we will say 3 of these should be fine.
To be fair, Mystery Man, I didn't know about the friendly creatures because it was my blind attempt going through it all going in. That is awesome. I remember the first attempt on Ozma. Man, how would you guys, whatever I would have done that back in the PS1 age?
That looked like a 2-prong attack. We should probably get our defenses ready.
Oh yeah, why are we attacking this guy again?
Because he's an asshole.
Oh, okay. I fought Ozma myself. He fucked me over about 7 times before I was able to finally beat him. Yeah, I'm about to say that. Ozma is
Try this.
on his own level.
I'll not be defeated.
Demon Slayer? What is Demon Slayer?
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What, in Final Fantasy IX?
It just says if you've been watching Demon Slayer, which I have no idea what that is. If it's anime, then there you go. And whose stories are we in right now? We're on Alf. Oh, and there goes your healers.
Ensnare them.
It's okay. I think I can bounce back from this.
What healing items do you have right now?
I got plenty of options, really.
Try this.
No, I'm just trying to look at your items list since you got Alf in your party, because I do believe you can concoct something real quick. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Let me see.
Question though, do you have mist vials on you?
1 second, okay.
Oh yeah. Whenever you get back to Alf, just let me know.
I could probably do that. Yeah, probably. No, wait. I feel he's gonna get back up. So.
Welcome back.
No, I'll get. No, I'll use an item.
There you go.
Because I'm gonna refresh them.
Yep.
I'm gonna refresh everybody with Ophelia.
Okay, no, I just want to see a apothecary. Apothecary.
Apothecary. Yeah.
Apothecary.
I say I try to pronounce all this stuff. Alright, enable open content. Blazing incest. Yeah, it's dust for crowded attack, seeds
Yeah,
for like
seeds for single target.
attacks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I could find it real quick. Rousing miss. No, you don't need to be roused right now. Okay, you have a soothing dust and an olive bloom.
I do. I'm not gonna use it at the moment though, because right now I'm gonna focus on doing big dick deeps for another turn.
Oh no, that's fine. It's fine. I was just gonna say there. That'll basically activate Vivian Mist, basically giving you an all res all.
Arousing mist.
Hey, it's my one per. But I know there's like one that basically gives you like max HP. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, and boosting mist. That's something you need to start doing. Imagine doing a dance ability as a Tressa to everybody, but giving them all like 3 BP or 2 BP. Yeah, if you have a Soothing Dust and an Essence of Pomegranate, you can basically give everybody an extra BP.
Okay, so gotta break him before he gets. He's got 5 attacks in his next turn. That is quite dangerous. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's another attack with Ophelia.
Pomegranate. Pomegranate. That's what it's pronounced. Hang on, I'll post it in chat so you guys can read it. There you go.
Let's see.
Pomegranate.
Yep.
God, I wish I knew. Wish I knew if he was afraid of arrows, but I don't want to gamble that. So we're gonna take this very slowly.
Go
No,
big or
no,
go home.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I don't want to gamble that.
Prevents all status elements. Yeah, that's probably what you can probably need.
Anything that increases defense.
Sleep, incapacitated. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Why don't we?
But just in case you get poisoned or any other status ability, I do got something for that, just in case.
Not be defeated.
Okay, then we are going to. Actually, no, I don't need to boost that, but we can do heal more.
Miracle of
That way, I can at least survive the first attack. Okay, that's not terrible.
Lucy hit your tank. And then you can basically super heal Orberk.
Let me heal you.
Alright, this is gonna suck, but we'll see what happens. Cross spear. He does it again, maybe? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yep. Just go full Chugga Chrono and say Pomeranian. No.
My favorite attack from a boss, Pomeranian.
Yep. I'm about to say there, we're playing with science, kids. Get your beakers and test tubes together. We're making some volcanoes.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm about to say that this part of the game, you basically have to start utilizing a lot more of Alph's like ability to make concoctions with his spells and all that. Lion Dance. End of June next.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Oh yeah, Bloodstained comes out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Still got pre-order that because I just finished Zagatsu mode and oh, I want to play this in the game release.
Yeah.
I really wish I did backed it.
Like, I just didn't have the money at the time, so I was kind of one of those people. Like, as soon as it gets publicized, I'm gonna buy it kind of thing. And it's been a long wait, but I'm really excited to play. I haven't decided if I'm getting it on PS4 or Switch yet.
I got you.
Is unbending.
Hey Johnny.
You.
Is he weak to ice? Yeah. Okay.
Well, he's about to shift weaknesses now.
Oh, okay. Okay, fire.
Victory shall be mine.
You just need a single ticket. Use the Endurcian Seed and a Nox Root. Nox Root.
Oh, I'm gonna break this bitch.
Okay. Break his legs! Because that will basically allow you to do dual casting fire on him.
I'm about to end this old man's career.
About to drop the hottest, I'm about to drop the hottest beat of 2019.
Victory shall be
Oh wait, you can do 3 fire attacks? A Ruinous Seed and a Nux Root. Huh. Well, if you're feeling spicy enough, you want to try it?
I really want to boost everyone. It's like, you know what, let me, if I can't hit him hard with Ulbrich, then I can at least hit him hard with Cyrus. So,
Oh, yeah.
let's...
use this.
Fuck him, he was gonna kill a kid. A kid, lol.
No, you know what? Let's use another pure. Not soothing mist actually. Essence of Granite.
Try this.
Get another boosting mist here. Oh, everybody has some love. Then we can.
This will sting.
We'll stick. There's nothing you can do about it. All right. I really wish I could make Elephant's Lightning last a little longer, but this will have to do for now.
Great in purpose. The land.
Firestorm.
Fire! Shit's
Fire
defense.
rock.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Bring it on.
It's got that weakness to arrows. That's all I want to see. That said, let's give everybody plum baskets because Ophelia is about to come up here
I'll do my
soon.
best.
Then I will have her heal more. Just get everybody up there.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Arrows of spears are always the best.
The cogs are turning. Nothing I can do with Cyrus at the moment, but I can boost.
Dance.
I can. Wait, that's like I can boost Ulbrich. So
Yeah, that seems like the
That's
right
here.
thing to do.
The battle is true.
Because with an Ulbrich, you can just basically do a crap ton of damage to this guy.
Torrent of arrows.
But also trying to make 2 shields.
and we're done. It's a very
we don't?
anticlimactic death.
Oh, well. I've been shot in the face!
I was expecting that boss to take the rest of the stream, not gonna lie, but alright.
Yeah, I'm about to say there. You want to go tackle one of those secret bosses?
Gurk.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's a no.
I can't believe Moogle's fucking dead. So real talk, a doctor just beat up a guy with spears and knives. What the hell?
Cause of death. It's a lot of arrows.
Cause of death, he's been healed a lot.
Overheal. Oh, he was overhealed.
That'll do it.
I mean, isn't that a thing in some RPGs? Overheal, like if you're overhealed, a healing sickness, basically.
He took an arrow to a knee, and then another, and another.
He took an arrow to the knee,
Another.
and
He
his
died
gut,
of blood loss.
and his eye, and his head.
It's
Actually,
Miguel.
it's everywhere.
Yeah, I know it's called Miguel. Oh, I must have said Moogle. I'm sorry.
Did you say Moogle?
Took an arrow to his Moogle.
Murdered by death.
Murdered by death.
It's wonderful.
Johnny, you need the dancer skill that restores
Restores
MP,
MP every turn. I mean the support skill.
Yep.
I would need to make that certain character a dancer, though. That's the thing. It would be beneficial. It would be beneficial for Cyrus or Ophelia because they're magic casters.
Yep. Hey, Clover.
Hey, Anna, Sarah, how's it going?
Ooh. So that Smash Fight series where they make art for character renders and stuff like that in South Smash Brothers by Chromatic since they just rebranded. They started their series for Ultimate and they just did Chrono from Chrono Trigger right now.
The teases.
Man, I can't believe that guy was. He did so much, and I still remember that one day where he just basically had himself on videos like, "Yep, that was me," and the whole internet got an uproar about it. I think it was Rayman.
Yeah, it was the Rayman League.
Yeah, it was like
the
Rayman.
thing about it was
That's
just
right.
like one of those ones that pissed me off about it because I called it fake, when it came out, but it was just like throughout the day, it was just like the more
Maybe it
I'm
was the
looking
fake.
at the more it's like the more I look at this and the more news that keeps coming up, it keeps lining up like fire. It was just basically a perfect storm that happened for him at that
Yep.
point.
I don't know if I
The
want to.
interesting thing is the first Smash Fight series actually has quite a few characters in here that got into Smash Brothers now, mainly the K. Rool and Ridley one. Are
Take
real
a
now.
take a screenshot of the completed Ultimate roster, post DLC, and like post it in 10 years ago, and it was like Smash Bros. Or Flash game.
Yeah, especially now that you just have basically an entire series that is nothing but Sony characters, and an 8-player Smash thing now. It's just like,
It
what
was
the
10
hell?
years
I
ago.
love this.
When I started practicing.
Oh yeah, Inklings as well. They also did. So I think that's
One
3
day,
characters they've done that
Came
have
to
gotten
our
all
home.
in the Smash now.
Oh man.
He had
They also
evaded his
have
captors,
Klonoa,
but
Rayman,
lost.
Shovel Knight,
His
Banjo
wounds were
Kazooie. Sadly, Travis doesn't exist anymore because Mother
I knew
4 is
what he
dead.
was.
Um,
Still,
Shantae, Bomberman,
I believe,
Isaac, Dixie Kong,
just like
Crystal, Lilac,
that every life was worth
Tactile,
saving.
Crash, Maskman, Kumatora, Vati, Gino,
With each passing
Captain
day,
Toad,
his
Drifter,
condition
Waddle
improved.
Dee, Hat Kid, and Otis.
I was filled with
Yeah.
pride for
Oh
my
yeah, Heck
seniors
was the thing. I
and
forgot
joy for my
about.
patient's recovery.
Oh yeah, were you gonna try out that multiplayer in Hat Kid or?
I went
Yeah,
Oh.
at some point.
ingredients for a potion.
I do want to.
Night.
I do want to try that out. Again, if I don't know if Chris watches
I returned
these
to find my wife on the floor.
Octopath streams. The one that donated me, the Nyakuza
Her own blood.
expansion. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I
Didn't
don't
you
know the
review
full
that game?
name,
Choice
though.
but to-
What, Hat in Time? Yeah, I reviewed the base
Yeah.
game.
I
Oh,
said
okay.
the wrong life.
A perfect opportunity for a round 2 later on.
Yeah.
Some
I
of you
guess-
were asking on Twitter if I were to do Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, would that count as round 2? No, I treat it like Insane Trilogy and just give it its own video.
Those
Really.
hands.
Yep.
I'm really hoping because I have a pretty good contact for like the remakes and stuff like that. I'm hoping I can get a review copy for that.
Johnny,
I would like to do that.
later
what's up?
down the road, whenever you start that review, you remember that episode of the episode where SpongeBob was trying to do his homework, but he kept like goofing off on stuff?
Yeah.
I just want like a cutscene.
John
of, like, the dude-
hasn't played the game. That needs to review the game, but yet he continues to goof off.
Oh.
When will he learn?
If you could do that, that'd be so freaking amazing to start the review. Just have like a fish come out. When will you learn?
Yeah, it's like I saw Spider's animation for like the Mario Odyssey animation for Brain Scratch.
Why
did you set me
Johnny?
on fire?
Why?
Why couldn't you just finish your essay? Stop wasting time! God, man, that episode hits me too fucking close though.
I know.
But like, especially college work. College work in general is where it hits me.
Yeah,
real close.
it's like that is one of those episodes that ages like fine wine. It gets funnier and funnier the older you get. But it's like ever since I've seen the spider animation of Brain Scratch, you know, the Mario Odyssey one, the one that your profile picture is taken from. It's the moment where it's like you know the handsome Ted and then your reaction. All I have in my head is Squidward. Oh God, he's hot!
Are you calling Johnny hot?
No, it's just I had that Squidward quote in my head. Like,
Oh God, he's hot!
Oh, he's hot!
That setting Spire on speaker.
Spider, that animation was beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, it really was. Thank you very much again for showing your support, Spider.
Are you really a spider?
No, I don't think he is.
I believe he's a spider.
I mean, I think I don't know. It's not really my place.
But have you met the man behind the screen? It can be a dog for all I know.
Maybe.
I play Silent Hill. I know who's behind that screen.
He has knives. Though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Spider, if you want to post a link to that animation, you're welcome to.
So good.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, I think you just straight up vaporized.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I like you do that against the peasant and, you know, not the boss fight or anything like that.
Dude, if Spider-Verse taught me touch anything, is that anyone
Is that
can be a
anyone?
spider.
It could be a spider. Just a spider.
You can wear the mask.
Oh yeah, I'll put the mask on. Do a flip! Shit! And you basically have to do this. It's like, do I want to do this?
Fine.
No! Come on, Spider-Man! Please! It's all I ever wanted in life.
Mr. Mitch, you probably equip the break damage. Yeah, I probably should. Damn it, I forgot to do that after the boss battle. Would like to see how much damage I can do as of now. Breaking the damage limit, like I remember, I think Final Fantasy X was the first Final Fantasy to let you do that. And
Wait, yeah, Spider, you could post the link.
I remember doing that for the first time. I think it was like with Bahamut or Anima, and I was like, oh my god, 5 digits.
Yeah, Spider, I believe you can post it. There we go.
Not.
You'll support that amazing spider.
Yeah.
The amazing spider knife. 88.
And his partner, Knife.
You know what? Since we're doing like obnoxious amount of damage anyway. No.
I'm about to say there, the Spider Knife was basically an 80s or 70s like comic book like hero. I just want to know what his like sidekick would be. His knife.
It's very direct.
Well, hey, you know, everyone's holding a knife. So, you know.
Oh, and don't forget his sidekick, gun.
Hey, Uncle. Valkyrie Profile had 5-digit damage too, I think. I didn't play enough of Valkyrie Profile to get that far in the game.
What's a Valkyrie?
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
You just say
Thank
Valkyrie. No, it's like, what's a Viking? Vicodin Profile. It's a very different game.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, so here's the link to the chrono thing I was talking about before, and I put it in.
It's like my phone lights up whenever I get messages from my personal Discord, but it shows up as unknown for whatever you guys post up.
An invader is coming into the Discord.
Hey Greg, how's it been? Sorry I've been able to pop into your streams every once in a while. Did you finish 3D Dot Hero?
Let me see here. All right. Oh wait, we need to spin the wheel of destiny. Because we're done with Alf.
Turn.
Yeah. We're done with Alf. Give me a second because I didn't get that tab set up at all. And I also got to get rid of.
Oh shoot! I gotta pay for premium.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck.
It's okay. Not yet. We finish it tomorrow. Oh, dude, I will try to be there because I actually do want to see the end of that game. I swear, you're like the only reason I've been having my phone out while I'm at work.
Alright, we get rid of Alf.
Seriously, I get bored a lot at work.
See, I get bored at work, but the problem is when you're working retail, it's just like you cannot have your phone out ever.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I work in fast food, but I'm mainly at the window. So what I usually do, I just put my phone where the napkins are, because no one ever asks for napkins.
Alright.
I just like watching random YouTube videos.
Gotta spin that wheel. 3 spin should do
Tressa.
Where's the hell's the damn spin? Here it is. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and our WinRAR is
Tressa?
Ophelia.
Fucking.
It's gonna land on
That's
donut. It's gonna be land on donuts one of these days. Damn it! I gotta make sure of it. Hey, Dark Mercy, thank you very much for the resub. Fuck yeah, 15 months. Yeah, okay. Oh shit! Oh, just tilted my mic again. What even is the donut option? It's a mystery, isn't it? Oh!
Game is land on donuts go.
Oh man, donut was robbed. Let's see. Where is chapter 3, Ophelia?
There.
Ah, I see. Okay, we're heading back to Goldshore, and her recommended level is 38. Not a problem, because we're at 45.
Ooh.
God damn it. During that entire story section, Alpha only went up 2 levels. Like, are you serious? Like, I just for the sake of, because my OCD is kind of like going off the charts, because everyone is like in their high 30s or lower 40s, and Alpha's just sitting there at 34. Are you leaving Cyrus off the wheel on purpose? Let me think about that. Yeah. I'll do Cyrus last, because Cyrus is level 52. He's not gonna be a problem at all, because he's so over. You can't take Cyrus out of the party because he was my first character, and from what you guys told me, it won't be until at least chapter 4 where I can freely remove Cyrus from the party and just like go with configuration of my choosing.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a thing. You have to beat Cyrus chapter 4 to remove. Okay, yeah, so you have to at least finish chapter 4 with him. Okay. Well, we could at least fast travel to Goldshore.
Don't you want to walk?
We're probably no, it's all the way over there. Any more chapter 3s that we haven't done yet? Oh yeah, I haven't done theory in that one too. Yeah, actually, everybody's missing from the wheel now that I think about it. This thing's rigged. But I don't care. I'm chapter 3. I'm exhausted, and I really want Donut to win.
I really want that frosted flakes.
Emil, thank you very much. I know you haven't played Banjo yet, but do you think there are chances of a brand new game at E3? I mean, that's kind of the hope right now, isn't it? Isn't that the big rumor? Is that they're either going to announce Banjo for Smash, or there's going to be a new Banjo game?
We go through the same process every single E3, you know?
Yeah,
Guys, remember, Project Spark is a thing. Remember how I got your hopes up. I'm letting that sink in for you guys right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
One of those, like every E3 with Banjo is just a revolving door kind of thing.
Yeah.
With that, but
it'll happen at some point. If Master Chief for Smash, am I right?
You know what? I could see Master Chief in Smash. That's a weird thing about it.
Again, it's one of those.
It's just one of those. If it happens, it happens. But it's also like I won't lie and say I wouldn't raise an eyebrow if it
I
happened.
mean, again,
Mother 3, it's never gonna come.
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You know, I was already satisfied with Ultimate's, face roster just from the initial trailer, and especially after we got Joker, who was the character I wanted. Like, I will take anyone we get at this point, because it is frosting on the cake to me.
And here's our next character, Pajama Sam. Woo!
Oh yay, a new punching bag! Awesome.
Punching bag.
I will punch a kid in Smash.
Oh my god! Well, you heard it here first. Pat likes to punch kids.
Hey, I punch.
Why are you such an asshole, Pat?
Why? Why did you go down this path?
The children are home.
Pulls out the GameCube controller. No, man, no.
Let's replace that.
Pajama Sam is top tier. Shut your mouth.
Clippy the helpful paper clips for Smash. Yeah. You know what? Minesweeper guy. Let's go.
Minesweeper guy.
You know the smiley face too.
Yeah. It's just. What about the Yeti from Ski Free?
Oh, dude, fuck that. He's too overpowered. You touch him, you're immediately dead. Oh my god. I got an idea. Where's my tablet? I got an idea. I got to do it. I don't think it. Oh man, I really wish this thing had a pin.
I don't know what that is.
I need a photo of the Yeti from Ski Free.
I mean, you can draw it yourself. It's just two balls with evil eyes and sticks for appendages.
I can't remember what he looks like though. There we go.
I love that I put out a tweet earlier today of just like, people said broke Bayonetta and Virgil in Marvel 3 are like some of the most overpowered characters of all time.
Not heartless.
Woke is Pablo from Backyard Baseball. And then somebody photoshopped the DLC, Smash Fighters with Pablo in it.
That. Alright, how do I use the stage builder? Because I have not used this yet. I gotta draw this. Oh crap, I just remembered the actual pad for this thing doesn't have like a screen I can write on. Get back. What's like the perfect music to play for Ski Free?
Environmental noises.
No.
The Jaws theme. Because honestly, it's only a matter of time. Oh.
Crash Bandicoot.
Do I have to be doing something specific in order to get the chapter?
Oh wait, I know the perfect one. Gamer.
Okay.
See, here's the problem. It's got with Gamer. The problem is sometimes it's the Jaws like theme. Sometimes it's just dead silent, and I don't know why.
Alright, this is gonna be really difficult because I gotta redraw a sprite.
Did I already come here before? And that's why I didn't get the prompt. I probably ignored the prompt last time.
Oh no!
The pub. I will go to the pub.
Oh man, I have to physically do this. It feels so weird doing this by hand.
Yeah.
Do I want to use lava or ice? Oh wait, I got an idea.
Ice. So it's ski free.
No. Because if you touch it, you die. Oh, I got an idea how to do this. Oh my god, I have to use my hand. This is gonna be difficult.
Emil, I have seen the new Wonder Woman 84 poster, and I thought Thor Ragnarok was colorful.
Yeah,
but it's like, what the fuck?
I need to see a trailer because I have no idea.
It's psychedelic, Andy.
Yeah, it's just one of those. The tone is so, vastly different than the original one, which is weird because Wonder Woman was the best.
Again, I don't want to make it sound like DC can't catch a break for that sort of shit, but I do in a way feel it's overcompensating. It's overcorrecting the response of DC being too murky.
Yeah.
Because it kind of hurts my eyes.
It is the path
And I can already tell every print shop that poster has to go through.
I was like,
absolutely
please
somehow.
no. Oh, look at that. All the printers are set to grayscale.
We have to go through 3 printers just to get one of them out.
The people are fortunate to have your guidance.
By the way,
Wonder
someone's
Woman
asking me
Rhinos.
something. I'm sorry. I'm kind of working with magic right now.
I'm making art here.
Here, sir.
Oh, but forgive me. I did not mean to trouble you when you have more important matters at hand.
Whatever it is you do.
Focus yourself.
No, because here's the thing. I'm trying to draw the ski-free monster, but I'm trying to give it like some personality to it. But I'm just trying to remember how to do this.
And
So
now I fear I have
I
some.
do apologize.
I will be in town
need
for a while
wind.
longer. Mayhap our paths will
No, go
cross.
the other way. How do I?
LSD simulator.
Ugh.
Alright, we can make for the cathedral. But we're gonna call it around because we only have a few minutes left before 9 o'clock, and I do have prior engagements before I call it. I say that I'm probably gonna fall asleep in the middle of it because I'm pretty tired now. Shadow and Scar, thank you very much. 10 months, my dude, almost a full year, and I'm happy to support for so long. Looking forward to the rest of the Pokemon Marathon and that sweet Luigi Cup. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Again, I'm really trying to push the Gale of Darkness video to be ready for the weekend. That way I have that way E3 has my full attention, and then I can hopefully get the Gen 4 video ready before TMG, because I also had to get a bonus video ready for TMG as well. Now, the one thing I'm thankful for TMG this year is that while it is kind of a bummer that my panel is on a Sunday as opposed to a Friday or Saturday, so likely we'll be getting all the crowd when they're tired or not there. On the other hand, I am going to be hosting the panel in the main stage, which is like the biggest area you can get in TMG, and it does give me a little bit of breathing room to finish the video if I don't get it finished by that Wednesday. I'll probably just put it on the laptop and just cook up the rest of it, because the video itself is not going to be terribly difficult to make, but I do want to make sure it's ready before TMG starts. That said, okay, so next week, pending, oh no, because I don't think there's anything major going on next Wednesday, because I think by Tuesday all the major E3 shenanigans will be over.
Yeah.
So Wednesday we should be fine for another Octopath stream, assuming I don't die from the mucus overload or some other shit. So next week we're going to continue with Ophelia's Chapter 3. Then afterwards, I'm going to see if Donut can get out of the Wheel of Destiny so that I can remember to put Ulbrich, Therian, and every other character back in the wheel because they're not there for some reason. So we'll see what happens this coming Friday if I got the time to stream anything. If I don't, it's only because I'm really trying to work on the Gale of Darkness video. Also, stay tuned to the sub Discord to see what our sub night game is going to be this weekend. And I guess starting either Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday, we'll begin our E3 live streams, reactions, and I'll get those up on YouTube, and we can share stories and drink hot cocoa, watch the campfire, watch the campfire or the dumpster fire. Either way, it'll be quite warm. But as always, I thank you all for your company and the support and the subs and bits and all that sort of shit. You guys know how it goes at this point. Let's call it a wrap here. But before we do need to raid someone. Unfortunately, my uncle is not live streaming. It's because he's here in the chat.
Heated apple moment, yes. I like that one.
What was it?
Heated apple moment.
Heated apple moment? What? I don't. Why?
Oh, because I got
Because of
mad.
the apple red.
Oh,
Because I got stupid freaking mad at it. Was,
heated
all
apple.
on site.
Okay, I do like heated apple moment. We're gonna raid Ant, dude, because he is live. What was
Wait,
it?
hold on. I
what's up?
think Nora was also. Is Nora?
Oh wait, is Nora online? No, she said it looks like it says she's offline on my thing.
Refresh him real quick. I just want to check because I know she was streaming like the same time as you.
No, she's offline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind. Back to Andrew.
Yeah. Okay. What was it?
Heated apple moment.
No. The name, because I know it's like Ant Dude. I think it's just Ant Dude.
Just Ant Dude 92.
92. So you throw these numbers at the end of it. birth years. What is this, fucking AOL Instant Messenger? Jesus Christ. There we go. Yeah, a heated apple moment. Let's see what Ant can think of that. God, whatever context he can think of that. And as always, guys,
You know what?
I'll
I'm actually
talk to
gonna.
you all later.
Yeah. I guess I get this. I'm sorry. I got like so sidetracked in my own personal project right here.